What's up? So, Amazon FBA, is it still viable? Is it still a viable method, or is it dead? A lot of people keep saying this technique is dead, and it's so saturated and so competitive that you can't make money on it. But I want to have you consider three things. The first is that method is just like a gun. And if you have a gun is really powerful. But in the hands of a toddler, it's kind of useless. And in the hands of even an adult who doesn't know how to shoot a gun, it's going to fire at an unintended area. And it's the same with FBA. FBA is a tool, a very powerful tool. But if the mindset and the belief and the self-worth is not there, then you will not be able to fire that weapon into the right area. And you won't be able to utilize it in its real effectiveness. So yes, the method is still super viable, no matter how saturated it is. It's just like any other business model. If you think that retail or online or any business model is dead, you're wrong, because it's still all working. TV commercials are still working. So I want to have you consider the second thing. The second thing is actually really simple. So the first was that the tool is FBA, and it depends on the user as to whether or not it'll work or not. I just realized I was not looking at the lens. Oops, I was looking at myself. So anyway, this is live, so all my mess ups are gonna be there. But, I wonder if the YouTube video will actually be a little bit weird. But FBA in itself definitely still works. That method is still 100% viable. And the second thing that I want to have you consider is that most people try to approach it from how do I make money from a product? Like, how do I research for the best product that's out there and then sell the same thing and make money off of it? And that method in itself still works. But if you can take this approach further, FBA becomes one of the best platforms out there that you can launch a product. I was looking at myself again rather than the camera, dang it. So, it's actually one of the best methods. And why? Because if you think about it, if you're starting a product from scratch, where you're taking a product and you're improving one thing at it so that it's different from everybody else, then it becomes a product that is new and different because you've changed one thing. So if you look at like Zynga, and then there's MySpace, and then there's Facebook, the tool in itself is amazing. It was just they changed one thing about it, and they kept evolutionizing it and changing it. Nobody said is social media dead. And people who thought that were so incorrect. So that's the second thing that I want to have you consider, is that, you know what, if you change and you shift how you're doing the model in itself, and you switch to a real business mindset, you're actually putting yourself at an advantage that nobody else can beat. And the third thing, I don't remember. Oops. But anyway, I just want to really get across that FBA is not dead. It is really one of the most beautiful models that's out there, and it's an amazing model. Like, hands down, dropshipping is still an amazing model. A lot of people think it's dead. You know what? If you innovate and you learn the real business principles, you will go kill it. But you're gonna have to shift the beliefs and the mindsets that you have. And that's actually the third thing, was it's gonna be a matter of, it's tied into number one, which is you gotta shift your belief and your mindset, because it's like an iceberg. You see the iceberg and you see the results that people have, and you don't see the huge thing that's under, the fortitude of mental strength, emotional strength, mindset that they've built under all of it. So, I kind of don't like this angle because it's all slanted, and I feel like I'm fat when I'm really ripped. But anyway, FBA is not dead. Like, share, and comment. I really love to hear about y'all's feedback. And this is something that I'm going to be doing, is talking about FBA as well as mindset quite a lot. And to really start sharing the things that I know and the things that I've learned through my entrepreneurial journey, so that I can better help you and better serve you.